Welcome. This is global channeling. We're always calling it practice, which I guess it is, but you know what? We're channeling. And today is November 30th. We're glad to have you here and watching at the later date and time. But thank you for joining us. And we're going to get right into light language. I'm going to start it out, and then we'll go into whoever's got some messages and fun stuff coming up next. All right, here we go. Tatuiana ta ikahina maka itukuina na ishikirira pa tutuina nara ta ichikirina mara chi ichikuina mata ichikuina na kahira nara pa tu ichikirina ma ti inyuina mama mai takuina mama mai tutuina na ishijua mama ikahina na na ta ikahina no ina mahina na na ita kuna niana na ire tutunu yana mama itu I kahira pahira tutu yana I tutu yana maka yana no yana na na yana mara tahi kanira tutu kuyana pa. Making me laugh so much. My gosh, there's so many more who want to do light language, but those were gnomes. Of course. New tutuirana. You new tutuirana ba tutuirama tutuirana ba tutuirama ta ishu tutuirana mama iki tutuirama mama mo. Yes, it is the same message. It is the same message. It is the same message. We say it again and again and again and again. We love you. 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 Shine your light. Be your light. Be your love. Embrace one another. Hugs, kisses, love, 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 love. And share your joy. Be your childlike self. Your children, your inside children, your internal children want to be. They want to be, they want to express, they want to have fun. And so this is why we come today is we want to have fun. And so we do, we have fun and you have fun. So you have fun. Have fun. All right, guys, that was that. Next. I might hear the name in a minute. I'll tell you what I do. Sheena.
Sheena the gnome.
Sheena the gnome. Yes.
Tia ye kia tuia, hia si kuia, hia si tia kututia ya kua, ye si kita ye kutia ya kaitia. Hazi kutoya hia kutohia hi kia tukoya hitia kua. Hia sia kia yutuye hitia ya kia, sukuye hita ya kia kuto. Hazi kia yokuye tia ya kutia ya si. Hia sia kia yuto, amplify your power. Sia ye kia tu. Hia sia ya yetu kaya yetu kuta ya ye. Hia sia tikia know yourself as creator. Sia ya kia tu ya. Hia sia tika yetuto ya si kia tu. Hazi kia hutu ya kia kutu ya hitia hia kia ya tu ya sukutua hia tu ya kia. Now is the time to rise. Sika yeti ya ku hia ya kia to the fullness of your being. Sika yeti hia kia huku upon the planet. Sika te yokuta hazi kia yotu hia yeti tia yokutia hia yoku kia sikia. So for many need to see who you truly are. In all your glory. the name like Nador, like Naydor, Nador, which is a new dragon that hasn't come through before. I'm getting that he is a solar fire dragon.
Alors, atakotinya apotosafali atui la votosfina la kosoftia na vosfola abu astokotam pli afali mafali vosfi tapon à la buffie. Svalina tonat stira ata stira ata amat free at voila. Sounded French to me. That was a weird one. Sorry.
Right? I like right at the end, it was like, voila. And there it is.
And voila. Yeah, no, I don't speak French, but anyway, there we are.
So
Beautiful.
I don't know if you get translations, but what we started doing, because a lot of us were not getting translations, we just started saying, I have a translation for you, and we would ask. So just ask, what is the translation, and then see what you get.
So I know that translation, this person is saying that the moon is still bright. We are still receiving energy, and we should continue to follow the patterns of the moon, follow the sun, and look to the sky. That's pretty much it.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Can you feel our heart? We send you our love. Mahala urukai kai. Chishan, 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 chishan.
And I hear, yes, the heart is felt. Kunduduk te kriana, kritni juk sharat druina mata itkuiro, inya mahira tutuinara. Tinjuro to kinishik onara nieda tigrira mara, inyu tuhirania et ritni jiguira ma, the new urania tigriana, inyu tutuira mara, jukuriani, jukuretni. Pa shoot near Europe near Putniam is Ramarati no to Irata Put near Nishikret Nur Niamandian do to ya papa Euro Euro to Iramara to remember the days, remember the times, remember the places, they all still exist. They all still are within. They all still are. They all still are. They are. They are. Nyuro nyarama tatatukoyana nyuro no yarama no tutuiranya chupa irta aranya chu nur nya patgdia ayuruto.
Etaranziana na aku ukara ma atiju uru kaiza anju ora atanye ni karatu kortanye shishiki maha. We love you. Peace.
And the last part that I had is it's the languages of the soul, the languages of the soul. They want to be expressed. They want to come up. They want to spread joy. They want to spread love. And healing. Healing, healing, healing. It's all about the healing. So enjoy.
Hashika hasana hatuku hiskini kele haneti hisike ahahana tutuko ane atike ensko hala hamatike hine hina hasatu nususku hola dike eske hala kutu hiski. Namaste. Thank you.
Namaste.
Oh, you know we're going to ask for that translation.
Someone has it. Maybe maybe I have the chin.
You have it.
The birds are singing. Your heart is singing. Feel the love.
Tia suku taia yeti a yekuto ya yati yeti suku hua ya tete ya yaki ki a tutu ti ha yeti ti a siki hi a yeto to te ya yaki ti a utu te reiki ta yaki ha siki a utu te ya yaki tutu a i te ya kuto ya ta ya. I got that those were the tree elves.
The tree elves. Aw.
Yeah.
Yay. That was
Because
fun.
I was connected with the trees earlier. Just walking to my mailbox.
Sweet. So who wants to channel foist?
Voiced?
Voice.
Foist. Foist.
I would like to take everybody on a relaxation exercise first. So please get comfortable. Maybe feel your sit bones and make sure your back is comfortable and rested, and just adjust yourself one more time and feel into your body. And take a deep breath in. Breathe into your solar plexus right here between your rib cage. And exhale. Let's do a deeper one. Breathe in deeply into your rib cage and exhale. And you may want to close your eyes. You might feel a little more intensity, or you may choose to just stare and focus at something with a soft gaze. Let's take a few more deep breaths in. So breathe in, bringing the energy down, down, down into your solar plexus. And exhale. One more time. Deep breath in and exhale. This time when you take a deep breath in, I'd like you to go ahead and inhale all of the energy that you feel around you. Just inhale it in. Bring it into your rib cage, your chest, maybe your stomach. And exhale. Very nice. So now would be a good time for you to adjust yourself just one more time. Thinking a little bit about your spine. How does your spine feel right now? Get as comfortable as you can and try to sit up so you have a nice connection from your hips to the top of your head, Sometimes you can put your chin just slightly down, tucked in. And that will also help with your connection. And as I speak to you, I am actually also healing you. So please think about how that affects you. All right, let's continue. I'd like you to take a deep breath in through the top of your head, through your Chunchagyun, top of your head. Take a deep breath in. Keep breathing in. Great. Exhale. Exhale. Let's do that one more time. Take a deep breath in through your Chunchagyun, the top of your head, energy opening. Keep going in, and exhale. Great job. And now I'd like you to focus on your first chakra, Anahata. This is located basically at the bottom of your spine, a little inward, and in your pubic bone. Focus on that part as you continue to breathe in and out, and in and out. Pull the energy in, breathing in. Perhaps you will see a deep red color. Perhaps you will hear a movement. But whatever it is, try to visualize it spinning in a clockwise manner. This is a powerful place. Don't be afraid of it. Use this energy every day. Spend a moment watching your energy spin in your Anahata. And then farther up your spinal cord, just below your navel, you will find your second chakra. And this is basically, well, it's near your navel, so it is your energy portal as well. This is the energy that you use if you were running a marathon and you weren't sure you could do it. This is the energy you use when you care for someone and you just think you're too tired. This is the energy you use for all of the things that make you keep going on, and you're maybe not even sure why. Breathe into this area, and perhaps you will see it a brown or an orange, maybe as orange as the sunset this morning. Do you remember the sunset? The sun up, sorry. The sun up. Do you remember the sun up this morning? Yes. The sunset. Watch this spin in a clockwise motion and sync it up with your first chakra. Spend a minute spinning them together. And then breathe in deeply in to your third chakra, your solar plexus, the sun, and at times the moon, and feel the color or hear the color that is deep inside of you. It's located just below your rib cage. And this is the place where you hide your tension. And when you're having a long day, this is where you can come to release. This is where you hide the things from all the people that ask things of you that maybe you'd rather they wouldn't. This is the place where you smile when you want to cry. This is the place that needs your attention. But it is a beautiful, beautiful yellow. It is a yellow. Please use this place. Watch it spin together with your first and second chakra and breathe into this place right now. As you breathe in and exhale, I want you to release, to release, to release. Your tension's there. Watch the color brighten up, as bright as any sun. Watch this color spin with your first and second chakras. Keep breathing in and keep focusing. And as you breathe in, I would like you to focus on your heart. This is your divine center. This, not your head, is your soul. This is what should guide you for any important questions and conversations you have. So let us breathe in to your heart center and focus on the green color, the green color. Watch it swirl. It is most beautiful. And as it swirls, just be so thankful that you have a guide. You always have a guide, and it resides in your body. So you perhaps don't have to release from your heart. You do need to release from your solar plexus, but you can bring in to your heart right now a tremendous amount that's just waiting. In fact, it floats to you and through you. Breathe that in now. It is the greatest of loves, and it resides in you. And now, in the deepest emerald green that you can imagine, I would like you to spin your chakra with the others and feel the harmony that you are creating in your own body. Perhaps all your answers lie here, as we will come to find. Spin your chakras together. Feel the energy that it creates. And now, dear ones, let's go to your throat and your fifth chakra. What color of blue is this? That's for you to say. Because there is blue. And perhaps it's blue-green. Or perhaps it's a beautiful purple blue. But this is for you to say. For this is your individual voice. My voice. My voice. I have my voice. Feel it. It's coming through my hands. It's coming through the Sirians. It's telling you to feel your voice. Say your truth. Say your color. Just feel that for a moment. And let that spin. When you're ready, does it spin with the others? Sometimes it spins faster. Sometimes it spins slower. See if you can sync it up today with the others, with the rest of your energy field. Breathe in and see your beautiful blue swirling with the others. There is a great deal of healing going on right now, and I am so pleased. We are so pleased. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Another deep breath in and exhale. One more deep breath in, all the way down to your first chakra. And exhale. So now that you are intimately connected with your voice, we need to move on. And this chakra perhaps is a little trickier because many times between the heart, between the voice, we have trouble getting through. Sometimes if your neck hurts, that's a clue that perhaps your final chakra in your body anyway is not quite connected. And this would have to do with your mind, which is not your chakra, but your mind does exist there, and your heart and your voice. It is so difficult to connect those three on a daily basis. But you dear ones can do it better. But it will always be something to think about. Right now, I'd like you to breathe in. Breathe in energy in through your brain. Swirl it around your brain. And find your, I guess it's your sixth chakra. And feel it. Find your third eye. Go into the center of your brain. Feel it. What color is it? It might be partially blue. It might be partially white. It may be violet. You decide. I'd like you to move it in a clockwise direction now. Oh, notice how difficult it is. That is because many times your heart and your spirit are not always in alignment. But if it moves quickly, it moves easily, and everything is spinning, well, congratulations, you've had a good day. Breathe in to the spirit and final chakra in your body. What color is it? Can you make it spin with the others? Sure you can. All right, thank you. Now, one last thing. I'd like you all to do a little breathing exercise. And in this breathing exercise, I'd like you to go ahead and from your root chakra, I want you to breathe down into your root chakra and hold it. So I will guide you through this. Take a deep breath in from your root chakra. Keep going, deep breath in, deep breath in, deep breath in. And I'd like you to go ahead and push it up through the chakras. Push, 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 hold, 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 exhale. Let's try it again. That's what we're doing. Deep breath in. Through the chakras, through the chakras, through the chakras to the top of your head. Hold, 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 hold. Exhale. One more time. Deep breath in, deep breath in, deep breath in. Through the chakras, all the chakras. 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got it. Top of your head, hold it. And exhale. and just breathe normally. One way to align your chakras is to and through breath work. Another way to align your chakras is through your imagination. Your imagination. Why do you want to align your chakras? I don't know, maybe it's fun, but you will find blockages. This being found a blockage as she was speaking. Perhaps you found one as well. Let's just sit for a moment. It is our hope that the chakra above your head is actually spinning as well. It is our hope that you have opened up a little more of your body and your soul to this experience, and that it will perhaps confirm to you that you can heal yourself and you can learn more about yourself. Are there any questions?
I have a question. We were given guidance to expand our consciousness, and we're told to imagine basically a tornado going in a counterclockwise direction of light energy coming in through our crown chakra and then into our head, and then taking all that light and pinning it into our third eye, and then expanding it as far as, we'd like, and feeling our consciousness expanding in that manner. My specific question around that is, how does that expand our consciousness? And also, should this tornado of energy be counterclockwise or clockwise?
That is a great question. From our experience, being in this hemisphere, we would recommend clockwise. From our experience, lining up chakras and imagining them flowing together not only stimulates your cerebral neural fluid, but it also synchronizes your ability to be, maybe it opens your third eye, would be a best way to say it.
Okay, thank you very much.
I have a question too. It's interesting that you pointed out about the neck pain, because I was doing very fine today and then started getting on the left back side of my neck. All of a sudden I started to get pain. And I'm pretty good about working with energy and moving it. But now I'm wondering if one chakra was spinning faster than the other, or if I've been focusing on one more than the others. And that's where that energy just all of a sudden shot up. But in addition to that, I also know that I experienced some clearing in my collarbone area on the left side, and have the feeling that they could be interrelated, just that it's the expression of the energy moving up and out.
You, dear one, hold your energy not as much in your solar plexus. This is because you are a great laugher. You can laugh at yourself and you can laugh at life. This is a great quality. However, it will sometimes feel like a heavy weight upon your shoulders. this, dear one, is a great thing because it is so easy to feel day to day and to adjust as you go through your day. Thank you for that question.
Okay, I don't know where my head went, but did you say that it was energy moving, or it was needing to align, or did you say it was release? I don't know. My brain went somewhere.
I believe that you are actually able to, you do hold energy in your shoulders and your neck, but when it happens, you're able to become aware of it rather quickly. There are people who walk around like this with their shoulders just so tight. And there are many yoga practices that you can do to find out exactly how tight you are in your shoulders. And our guess would be, because your solar plexus is quite clear, that you can maybe better deal with shoulders and neck. You know there's something that you have to do that is on you, and it's there, and your neck may feel it. But this perhaps is a better system for you.
And when you said it in those words, it connected with something that I have to do that is on me. So that, oh my gosh, that really, I know what it is now. Thank you very much. And we are speaking with the Yael, is that correct?
No, we are Sirian.
Sirian, okay,
Collective.
I wasn't sure.
We are a Sirian collective.
And I heard Sirian during the breathing guidance, but then because Suzanne had indicated maybe Yael, I just wanted to clarify. So, okay, then thank you so much for, thank you for that beautiful connection and energy work.
I have a question. Things have been very rough. I've been struggling a lot lately. Do you have any information or anything that may help?
Can you say your name?
Temple Beautiful.
That is a beautiful name. Presently, we are shifting. The planet is shifting quite quickly. Many times right now, you will feel that the rug has been pulled out from under you. This is a change that will slow down, but right now the energies coming in promote this. Does that relate to you? Does that make sense to you?
Sure, I'm sure it makes sense to.
So you are feeling dislocated and maybe adrift. But do not question your motives and your heart. For you, when we see your body, we see that pure heart, and we see that it's maybe not as bright as it could be, or it has been in the past. But it is your heart that will lead you and guide you. Do not ever give that up. Do not get distracted. Do not go down side paths. What is your goal? State your goal every day, and you will not get lost. We love you dearly.
Thank you.
I have a question.
Yes.
As well. So I know that I have a connection to the Sirian collective, and I know I've channeled Anubis, I've channeled Wea, who's I think honored by Native American traditions as a like a wolf humanoid from the Sirian collective, and then also just a couple weeks ago we channeled another, like a dog man, wolf man from the Sirian collective, and I kind of felt from this latest channeling that I've had a lifetime maybe as like a wolf man, dog man, humanoid with those qualities, and I've always felt drawn to like wolves and felt connected. And even I remember as a teenager, I would look in the mirror and kind of imagine like my eyes looking as like wolf eyes. Like it's kind of weird to say, but like looking at my eyes that are kind of bluish gray, like I kind of felt like they kind of look like wolf eyes. But and this was when I was a teenager. But anyways, I've always felt kind of, even reading stories about like dogmen on this planet, like I've always felt kind of a kinship, or, I guess love or appreciation, or never felt like in fear of these beings. Like I felt like they were more like family. But I was wondering if you have any message or any, I guess, confirmation or clarification about I guess any lifetimes or connections I might have within the Sirian collective to these types of beings.
There are dog entities, and even visual, maybe no longer physical, but you can visualize these entities and their comfort with the canines. And you are very related to this group. However, you are so intimately connected to this group that it's perhaps possible that in a lifetime on this earth that you gave your life to them as a human. And this sounds rather frightening perhaps, but in a way it was a connection that went full cycle, because although you were actually hunted down and trapped, you understood upon your death that this was part of the cycle. And it was actually the more intimate way to make your connection. Thank you. Does this make sense to you at all?
Yeah, I mean, that's interesting because I used to, just be fascinated with hearing about other people's stories and encounters with the dogmen. And, even though their stories were, like fearful and, and scary sounding, but I just never felt scared by them.
You
I
would
just,
not.
I just felt like, they have their culture, they have their way of doing things. I know that
Let me be clearer
Yeah.
on this. On this planet, you as a human were surrounded and attacked by wolves.
By wolves or
Yes.
or wolfmen?
No,
By
just wolves.
by just wolves. Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
And although you lost your life, you did not. You absolutely understood the cycle. So your death was not in vain. Your death was actually a part of saying, yes, I am part of the pack, in a very strange way. But that was the best way that you, as a human in a cycle on the earth, could experience it. I know
That's pretty cool.
difficult, but it
Was
is.
this in one of my Native American lifetimes?
Yes.
Perhaps it's kind of what I'm feeling. Okay.
You were perhaps maybe too tired as you returned. You were returning to your group. And humans back then, if their consciousness wavered off of the present moment for any period of time, they risk their life. right?
Yeah, lacking self-awareness of your surroundings.
And perhaps that's one reason why it's a little bit hard for you to let go at times and to go into another consciousness.
That makes sense.
We love you. We are
Yes,
very pleased. And we are so grateful to speak to you.
Yes, I love you too. I feel very close kinship with the Sirian Collective, and when I do channel beings from your collective, yeah, I see visions with my eyes closed of the wolf beings, or the dogman, like I'll see in my mind's eye, and of Anubis I'll feel his presence within me, overlaying his energy with mine, and he feels like a brother to me, and he was the one who kind of first came in and introduced me to the Sirian Collective, and that I was a part of your collective, and it was such a beautiful connection. And so I thank you for these messages. Yeah, I definitely feel it rings true to me, everything you said, so thank you. Much love to you.
Much love.
May I ask one more question?
Yes.
So I've connected in with a couple different Syrian beings, and recently Denarius came through for me. And Denarius indicated that he's a wolf man. And then also the Syrian elders. So can you tell me a little bit more about that connection? Because obviously I was having some heart, head, third eye thing, kind of a little bit of disconnect happening with my mind getting in the way, I guess. Any advice and anything that they may like to say?
Denarius is a representative for you, I would say, more of the dragon. And here is why. Denarius is a well-known dragon. Denarius, perhaps the name came to you as you were thinking of this wolf person or collection of wolf beings.
I was working with the wolf skull.
I think that for you, you would be more possibly attracted to the dolphins and definitely the dragons. So the wolf skull perhaps was, one moment.
So the wolf is actually, the skull is a skull and the wolf is on top of the skull.
So you are connecting in with the wolf skull. But here is the dilemma, is that when I visualize what you think, I see the scales of a dragon, or perhaps the scales of an aquatic being. And I believe that this is actually the stronger call from Sirius to you.
Perhaps my mermaid life.
Then
I do know I had a mermaid life as Jacqueline. And then I'm wondering if that's the case. I just recently connected with a diva, Shenandoah, and I'm wondering if Shenandoah was from the water collective. I kept thinking, I think this is like a water diva. Maybe it's Deva. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. But I heard Shenandoah, but maybe Dega was Deva. But it just like came to me like telepathically, and I was like, wait a second. And then I heard diva afterwards. And then that was what made me start thinking of, but again, maybe mispronouncing it. So
I guess we feel that there are about 3 or 4 different points of your experience trying to merge where they don't always, they're not going to fit. It's not going to be a nice picture. You have maybe pulled more aspects from a variety of places that don't quite fit. And perhaps that's because you are experimenting so much. But we definitely see a mermaid of sorts, perhaps not the beautiful one that you envision from a book, but perhaps absolutely a being who has all the skills of a mermaid that would be considered from their own culture most beautiful, but perhaps would not be considered such as a human looking to this being. So we do see connections. We do see you pulling things together. We do feel that you are absolutely connected to Sirius as a water being. And that would be a good thing for you to explore.
wonderful. Susan has another question.
Yes.
So I know I've had a mermaid lifetime as Matea, in Sirius B, and I'm just wondering if Wendy and I perhaps had a lifetime together when she was Jacqueline and I was Matea, if we were connected as in a lifetime as mermaids.
There are 4 here that have had lifetimes on this planet as water beings. It is not just you two. There are others. The being that is channeling is also from this area. The other being, David, is also from this area.
So was this on planet Earth rather than on
No,
Sirius B?
this was actually, it's a planet that's not exactly, it is not Sirius B, but it is a planet near that system, about 9.3 light years away. And this planet it's a great place for all of us to think about, because this was where we learned to live on land and water, but more importantly, we actually learned how to truly relax and what true freedom in a body felt like. Because being a human is so much harder. Being a human on planet Earth is a masterclass. And if you need any energy, if you're having a bad day, you would want to go back to this planet. The ease of life, the comfort there was amazing. The conflicts didn't exist like they do on planet Earth. And when you fall asleep or you just want to relax, think back to that time. Create in your imagination any scenario that you want. And you will pull on that energy. Does this make sense to you?
Yes, I know I also have a parallel lifetime as the Fwok, FWOK, and as a salamander humanoid, and both on land and in the water, and I've channeled them. I haven't found out what my name is in that lifetime yet, but I did get a description from another channeler, like what we looked like kind of have
Yes.
like we have like a fin from the head down our backs,
Yes.
and kind of multicolor, like I don't know, different, maybe like blues and greens or other colors mixed in.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah,
And you both are from this experience, as well as the channeler, as well as David. And I believe there is another in this group right now that also had this life. And this was a gorgeous life.
yeah. It's very like the energy I get is very emotional and very fluid, and with their language, yeah, it's more of a telepathic language versus like vocal, like not necessarily more of like a spoken, words that I get. I mean, it is translated through me as a human as a spoken language, but it is very like fluid emotional energy that I get from when I channel them.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's very beautiful, very loving. Yeah.
It can also help you with relaxation in the
Yes, I
deepest
do feel
way.
relaxed and just more in the flow when I connect with them, and just very loved, connecting to that lifetime. Yeah. Do you get what my name was, or else I can connect in to that myself too, but
When you asked, I sent out maybe just an energy, and the energy that came back was not a vocal energy. So I did not translate it well. And that might be perhaps the reason why you have not translated it.
yeah, it took a while to just, I think, even get their name, and it was more of like a sound of what their name, like the Fwok, it's more that sound as signature as their name, but as opposed to like words in our language as a human. So it's very interesting connecting
I
to
want
them.
to open my eyes because I want to find the other Joan.
I was thinking Joan.
Yes, there it is. Sorry,
Same. I actually knew it was Joan. Not that Rada didn't have some connection too, but I knew
no,
it was
in fact, Radna easily could too, but I just definitely know. Oh, I'm coming out of my trance. Sorry. I like lost half of it. I'm so sorry.
No,
But I
that's
was so
okay.
curious. I'm like, I want to find the other one. And the other one is Joan.
ego
Okay.
just hops in, doesn't it?
Oh, that ego. I'm
Dang
just
that
shaking it
ego
all.
is
I'm
noise.
sorry. I was good. I was really in there, really
Yeah,
pulling
that
some
was
great stuff, but
beautiful.
I
Yeah.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
great job.
So
What was the name of that planet that you were mentioning, that you were all mermaids on, that
Well,
we should connect to?
we were a salamander. We were more like a salamander.
It was like a
Salamander.
salamander humanoid. Yeah,
So
parallel
what was the
lifetime.
planet?
They said
Mhm.
something about like when you said Sirius B, they showed me another planet like a little farther away or something, but in that area,
Okay.
that's all I got from them.
Okay. Just curious.
Yeah. Temple, when we had our connection, I definitely something about what you're going through. I feel like I'm going through it too, but I couldn't really say that because they were trying to get you something to you. But I felt like I've been struggling, with it feels like sort of like things I thought I got rid of that I
Mhm.
released already,
Yeah.
and they're coming back again.
Yeah.
Gosh,
I've had that recently, yeah, in the last couple months too. Like,
so when they
like,
said
yeah,
that,
I
I'm
thought
like,
I cleared this. Yeah, what's going on?
Right.
It, yeah, it keeps coming up.
And you know what's funny too? As soon as you said what's weighing on me, as soon as I connected with it, I've actually I've moved that energy now. It's not sitting, like this pain is not sitting in my neck. So I was like, I know what that is. And it's like, it's gone. I have a test coming up and I'm prepping for it.
no, something, it seemed like there was a really
It's weighing on me,
neat
and
way
it
that
is, it is
you,
weighing on
there was a
me.
really
So,
neat way that you deal with your physicality, though, that you can pull things and move them.
yeah, I move it pretty
Kinda neat.
easily.
It's kind of neat. It
It's,
appeared
yes.
to be pretty interesting.